Are you guys ready for 100% spoiler territory?
Hello and
Oh god. He's gonna talk in this one. Hello, YouTube!
welcome to a very special video. Welcome to Dragon Age the Veilguard.
Whoa! Don't you love the... Like, let me get out of the way. The UI. Isn't this like peak UI design? Peak! Like, all the way over here. You guys cannot even see it. It's so good. Oh my god!
Guys, happen to buy the game. Use my creator code, GameRight, and let's jump in.
Again, every single. It's just the jokes write themselves. They do write themselves. Every single person that went to this event claimed I wasn't paid. I wasn't paid by EA or BioWare to review this game. I wasn't. They did fly me there and pay for my stay and probably paid for my food. They did do that. They did. But they also gave me a code that every time someone uses it to purchase a Sims 4 or a Veilguard copy, it gives me money. They're profiting. They're profiting from this. They're making money off YouTube, and they're making money through an official code provided by EA. Is that revenue? Is that a payment? Oh, I don't have one. They forgot to invite me for this. I'm afraid that I got popular way too late for this. I'm 100% sure that if I had gotten popular before the event, they would have 100% invited me. You know, I have no proof and I have no doubts, right, EA? Because they invite people that are neutral. They invite people that are completely neutral and completely unbiased to these events. People that cannot be bought by buying their plane tickets and buying their stay at expensive hotels and buying them, you know, food, and then giving them, on top of that, codes so they can profit even more from this game. Just completely unbiased people. The most unbiased YouTubers in all YouTube land.
Self-talk.
There's a
But long ago,
lie.
he had a different name. The Dreadwolf. Ancient elven god of lies, or...
I am a hunter. And also, we have established that Varric is dead, by the way. Or are they gonna, like, you know, out and be like, oh, he's really hurt. Oh, he's in a coma.
There's an extended scene that shows Varric jumping on Solas's back and the struggle between them for the ritual dagger, resulting in Solas stabbing Varric in the chest on the right side. The wound is not lethal, the dagger is not taken out so Varric doesn't bleed out, and there was a screenshot circulating of Varric healing in a bed in the lighthouse, conscious. While we don't know the effects of the dagger's magic on Varric, it will be one hell of a reunion when Varric and Solas come face to face again, that's for sure. Therefore,
why would you play the game in, like, what? Like, less than 30 days? Why would you play the game when you can watch people spoil everything for you months in advance? You know? I'm actually excited to see all the spoilers.
Where were we?
So, where were we? Oh, right.
Oh, right. Him.
The millennial writing is gonna actually make me wanna crawl out of my body. The way that the game is gonna just, like, talk to me like I'm an idiot and I don't know anything about anything, it's gonna actually kill me.
After following his trail across half the known world.
What is his music, by the way? I hate it.
But to find the Dreadwolf in a city this big.
You find him in, like, 15 minutes.
You think you can come into my bar and make demands?
I definitely can. What the
You know how hard it is to make a protagonist so unappealing? You don't understand how hard it is? You have to ride into the story like, oh my god, every single character thinks that Rook is so cool, so cool. He's such a cool guy. Oh my god. He's such a bare bones, unappealing, limp personality character. He's literally a blank state. There's nothing about this character that makes him interested. There's no origins. They're saying like, oh, we brought origins back. There's no origins. You know what would have been cool and would have established Rogue as a character? If they did what they did in Origins, it let you have actually use the tutorial area to teach me the game mechanics, but as well to establish who I am and where I come from. I'm a Grey Warden. Where was I stationed? Did I have friends in the Order? How did Varric find me? How did he hire me? Nothing. Nothing interesting about this character whatsoever. You're just there. You could be replaced by a potato and have the same like sway on the story. Even in Inquisition, even if it wasn't like visually established and you couldn't see it through the gameplay, you could see that the Inquisitor had family, they had a clan, they had a company, they had a past. Why Rogue? What makes them interesting? And that's the whole point, right? Like, oh, anyone can be a hero. Not really. Why not just make the Inquisitor the main character in this? I've been saying that.
Look at the hair. That is exquisite hair.
Exquisite hair that clips through the clothing.
Get him up, let him get up, let him get up, let him get up.
Also, no blood whatsoever. When he hits the Venatori, there's a shock wave. 10 years in the making, indeed.
Enough gold in the world for this.
For what? He's getting his ass f***ing beat. Why are you afraid? All the Venatoris, they don't have weapons. Why are the Venatori fist fighting the enemy when they're literally, most of them, blood mages and canonically evil? Why are they fist fighting the protagonist?
Is it because of the bar? Word traveled.
What a terrible facial animation. What a terrible syncing with the voice.
I farted and shitted.
Get down.
Also, what did you do? Why did he do that? Get down. I don't want to talk about the demons. I don't want to talk about it. Not my demons, 2024. What happens? What's going on? Says Rook to the veil tearing, except that has already happened in Inquisition. It was 10 years ago. How old is Rook that he doesn't remember that the sky tore open 10 years ago? He looks to be at least in his mid-20s, early 30s, right? At least he's 15 years old. I doubt that he doesn't remember that the sky tore open and demons started pouring out of the veil, right? So why are you? Oh, it's because it's made for the modern audience.
But they say you can play this game. If you guys haven't played in Dragon Age before, it's completely fine.
You have 3 books, and the writer that writes the books expects you to read book 1 and book 2 before you read book 3, correct? Otherwise, things are not gonna make sense to you. Not here, though. You can read book 3 and disregard all book 1 and book 2. Doesn't matter. Why do they look different? What's different from the last time that changes these demons? We have the excuse of the Darkspawn. They're a new variant of Darkspawn. Ooh. What happened to the demons? That is correct. Well, that's a very good question. Did Elgornan change the spirits and the demons? Is that what happened? Or just because they looked cooler? You know, and you have to like sell this dumpster fire to the youths.
Ritual must be weakening the veil. There are a lot of scared people out here.
And a lot of demons.
How many times in the span of 8 minutes and 17 seconds have we heard the phrase, the ritual must be weakening the veil? The veil is weakening. How many times? How many times do they need to say it for the player to understand, like, oh, I think the ritual that Solas is ritualing, it's weakening the veil.
Have you got my gear?
Right over there.
Is that
Where's-
What is that shot? What is that shot? Do you got my gear? Right over there. Ding! In a shot of a leather bag. I want to like take my eyeballs out, clean them, and put them back in.
Not surprised our detective did something to piss off a cult of murderous blood mages.
There's something to piss off a cult of Someone please release these voice actors from this contract. Did they just meet? I need to know timelines. I need to know, did these three people just meet? Because by the way they're talking to each other, I'm assuming they have been together for at least a week. Rook, you're with the Shadow Dragons. Remember? You're with the Shadow Dragons, Rook? In case you forgot.
Let's get to Dumont Plaza and find Neve.
How many times? How many times are you gonna tell me? Find Neve. Go to the Dumont Plaza. We have to find Neve. Do you know where Dumont Plaza is? Can you take us to the Dumont Plaza? We have to find Neve Gallus. Do you know where she is?
In terms of when you jump.
What? I don't get it. If Solas tears down the veil, doesn't that destroy everything? We just had this conversation. For how long have they been working together that Rook doesn't have any idea of anything?
Even if his ritual kills us all in the process.
The word ritual
so if you jump,
has started to like lose
basically
meaning.
set a direction. In terms of like being nitpicky.
Oh no, I think that's Dumont Plaza.
Defense options are unrestricted.
Venatory cultists. Thank you. Thank you for telling me that. I
also
didn't
got
see them
tons more
there.
things.
Yeah,
Basically
if only the
shuffled
Grey
it.
Wardens knew that the Blight was, you know, a debuff all along. If only. I'm telling you, allegedly. My opinion. 100% they have a script. Allegedly. My opinion. Such a coincidence that their takes are word by word the same.
Cultists, aren't they?
Used to fight these assholes every day in the Shadow Dragons.
Glad you kept up practice.
The dialogues are abysmal. Their writing for this is abysmal.
As well.
Why does everything have to be like, you picked up a pouch of gold? Yeah! Congratulations! How much money do we get? 7 gold!
Guess we're sliding down.
Am I visually impaired? Do they need to narrate every single bit of this game?
Seems okay.
Guess we're walking there. Guess we're fighting Venatory. Guess that's Dumont Plaza. Guess that's where Solas is making the ritual. Guess those are demons. Again, the Venatory all look the exact same. Don't you love to see it? I want to know how much money EA invested in this. There's no enemy variation. I understand that you cannot make every model for enemies unique in their own little snowflake. No, but when you have a lot of the same enemy type in one area, the least you can do is make them different classes, make the different classes have different looks to them. The least you can do.
Powerful actually as well. I really
It
would
looks
think
like
this.
Nev's work.
Another barrier. But it looks like Neve's work, not the Venatory's. Do you have to tell me everything? Can I not just find out by myself? Like, oh, what if I think as a player there might be more Venatory in there? Then you realize, oh, it's Neve. Do you have to tell me this? Also, the Venatories also have mages. Couldn't a Venatory mage, make this?
In the city have reason to hate me. Figured I'd play along.
What
Find
a
out who wants to settle the
lackluster
score this
voice
time.
acting.
The sky started raining demons. So I'm back.
Do you
on track.
think that the sky is raining demons? Oh,
Appreciate it. Rook, this is Neve Gallus, our local expert. She's gonna help us find Solas.
yes, I know, Varric. You've told me this. I went to the bar to look for her location. I know that we needed to find her. I said Neve Gallus is my only lead to find the Dreadwolf. And that's why I'm gonna beat every one of you up. So you tell me the location. I was there.
Before this ritual he's doing gets any worse.
Again, the word ritual has lost all meaning.
Worse, this ritual's already drawing more power than I'd expect from a dozen mages.
If we do
Ask for
catch
them to
Solas,
use their
or the
abilities, basically.
Dreadwolf, whatever he calls himself.
You know this information. This is killing me. This is genuinely killing me. Because this is not even just about the writing being bad. They think we're... Rook has already established that he knows this information. And I'm assuming, you know, beforehand, they have talked about some kind of plan. So you are part of the plan. You're part of the team. You have been hired by Varric. You're his second in command. So why are you asking questions like you just happened to meet them in the middle of the street? So if we do catch Solas, or the Dreadwolf, whatever he calls himself, what's the plan? And they're gonna say, to stop the ritual. Again.
Rook is now the main
Bring down
character.
the veil. Hopefully that ritual takes his full attention.
Just AI could do a better job.
So we catch him while he's doing his ritual.
I'm gonna have a mental breakdown. I am gonna have a mental breakdown. If they say ritual one more time, how many times do we have to have this conversation? In 15 minutes of gameplay, how many times do we need to have this conversation? How many times? How many times? How many times do you need to tell me the same shit over and over and over and over and over again? Bro!
We can slide down the line to get across.
I wanna not be conscious right now. You can use the zip line to slide across. You don't say, you dumb dwarf. Are you sure about that? I was just about to like shove the entire zip line up my asshole. Thank you for telling me that I can use it to slide down.
The right button, but that's also jump. So.
Yeah, thank you for telling me that because you told me that like 30 seconds ago and I already forgot where Solas was.
Yeah.
Looks like the Venatori also found it. And then demons found them.
And then demons found them. What is this voice acting?
Really excited.
Can you guys see anything that's happening on screen right now? Can you see anything that is happening? Where are we?
So this is the Dreadwolf's hideout.
If they keep talking to themselves, like they don't know what day of the week is it, they don't know their names, they don't know where they are. I'm in pain. I'm in emotional pain right now.
And there's your ritual. The power involved. I've never seen anything.
Every
like
time
it.
they say ritual, I'm tweaking. I wanna tweak.
The tremors are getting worse.
Because, again, you're not there in the scene with her. So it's like, oh, the tremors are getting worse. You don't say.
2 seconds later.
Does it feel like those tremors are getting worse?
Wasn't that a line that she already said? Didn't she already say that? Please, I'm being gaslit in real time. I'm gonna lose my mind. The tremors are getting worse. God, I know that I don't pray to you because I don't believe in you, but please take me out of life. Please smite me. Tremors, ritual, tremors, veil, ritual, tremors, worse, tremors, ritual, Solas, ritual, veil, worse. Stop the ritual. Go to the ritual side. The side of the ritual. The ritual side where the side is ritualing. Oh my god. They really need to like let my hand go because it's getting sore.
There's a preview.
Quite a few of them aren't there. Nothing compared to how many will good if Solas finishes his... This is the R word. When I say you guys cannot say the R word, I mean ritual. If I catch you saying ritual, if I catch you saying the R word in my stream, we're gonna have a problem. I am sick to my stomach every time I hear that word.
Stop this demon quickly.
We have to stop this demon quickly. What is this voice acting for Neve? We have to stop this demon quickly. As opposed to what?
Arrow, into the knee.
You three just keep the demons off me while I talk to him.
Varric, Solas isn't gonna stop just because an old friend asks nicely.
Solas needs someone to sell him another option.
The love of his life couldn't do that. Trespasser DLC, you play as an elf, you're Roman Solas. Even if you don't play as an elf and you're just like buddies with Solas, you are the only person, your Inquisitor is the only person in Thedas that has any chance of changing Solas's mind. Because they are the only person that Solas says as maybe you are more than just, you know, because everyone else feels like a tranquil for Solas. And the Inquisitor is the only person that he looks at and he sees as people, and that it scares him. But you're telling me that Varric is gonna get the job done. Varric who couldn't get Anders to back down. Varric. Someone needs to sell him another option to help him justify changing his mind. You know what this feels like? This dialogue feels like a placeholder. Maybe you're like, you know, you have this scene of like, okay, we have the Gangaline, we have the Veilguard, like talking about how they're gonna face Solas, and Varric steps in. And then you don't really know how to move from there to them actually confronting Solas. And you would write something like, okay, for later, between brackets, Solas needs someone to give him another option to justify changing their mind. And then you go back later and you're like, oh, and then you write a scene for that. You don't tell your reader and your audience, oh, Varric is gonna try to change his mind. No. You know that. That's what you want to convey. That's the end goal. What you do is you write a scene around that. You write dialogue around that. You don't tell me that's what he's gonna do. You show me. You walk me there. You write a compelling story with compelling dialogue and you walk me there. Because I'm not so dumb that you need to tell me, oh, I'm gonna go change his mind. Be right back real quick. So the very, really hard option here is support Varric's plan or don't support Varric or challenge it.
If I change.
Either way, Varric is gonna go try to change Solas's mind. In Inquisition and Trespasser, you find out that Solas has an entire web of spies, of elven people helping him. Where are they? This ritual is literally do or die for him. This has to happen. He knows that if you interrupt it, things could just like go to shit. Where is the security? What a terrible facial animations. Chackles. Hope I'm not interrupting.
Hope I'm not interrupting.
It's vulnerable.
Terrible, 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 terrible. That's it? That's it? We cannot hold these demons forever. 1, 2 demons? Maybe 3? No, 2 demons. There's 2 demons. We cannot hold these demons forever.
It's risky. Interrupting a ritual of this scale will have...
I'm not gonna happen. Stop saying ritual, please!
It's risky.
It's risky. Interrupting a ritual of this scale will have consequences. What about the demons?
Interrupting a ritual of this scale will have consequences.
She sounds dead inside, which I feel you, Neve. If I was part of this franchise, if I was a character in this world, in this game, I would also do the bare minimum. There you go, that's the... There you go! Are you guys seeing this? Are you guys seeing this? This is the choice that is gonna make you guys feel so bad about your choices in this game. This is the choice that shows just how terrible and impactful and life-changing the choices in this game are. Are you guys ready? Don't get attached to either Neve or Harden. We don't know what's gonna happen. We don't know what's gonna happen. Don't get attached. I'm about to press play. Don't get attached.
Oh, again, a master decision already.
Let's go, Neve.
No! Bye, Neve. It was so nice knowing you, girl. I wonder what a terribly impactful consequence that is gonna have. I wonder if this is gonna have an impact throughout the game. Let's count. I wonder what that reminds me of. I wonder what game allowed you to have your character control for like 30 seconds and then it took all control away from you and it just sent you into a cinematic. I cannot remember for the life of me what game that was. It was a really good game. It was a lovely game. I had so much, I cannot for the life of me remember what that game was.
You disrupted my ritual.
That's my trigger word. That's my activation word. Ritual. When you disrupted my ritual, the magical energies pulled me here into the fade. As you see, we're not in Kansas anymore. I was pulled here by the ritual that you disrupted.
But why am I here? Your physical body is unconscious, but you shed a few drops of blood at the rituals.
That is a few drops of blood. Enough for a tenuous connection. This is blood magic, by the way, all of the sudden. So what they're saying is, we bled. Where, though? We don't have any bruises, we don't have any cuts. It would have been cool if, you know, you had like a cut or something that symbolizes you accidentally performed a blood ritual, a blood mage ritual with Solas. So this means that Solas and Rook's psyches are connected now. And that's why you can reach him in the fade and talk to him.
Blood magic?
Firstly, I abhor the use of blood magic. No, you don't.
Magic is magic, just as water is water, but it can be used in different ways. Dalish magic is more practical, not needing chantry approval, although they still frown on blood magic. Superstition.
You said that the censure against blood magic was a superstition.
I did. It's fortunate Cassandra is not within earshot. Most modern cultures forbid blood magic. Publicly, even Devinta disapproves of it. But as I've said, magic is magic. It matters only in how it is used.
Helpful advice from the elven god of, and I am quoting you here, lies, treachery, and rebellion.
Depending on the story.
Elganan and Gillenade.
You have exchanged verbal jobs with Solas. Ha! We did it. We did it. Alright? Roll the credits. This is it. This is the game.